Hey, how you all doing on one of the last few days of 2020? Yeah, it's going to be 2021 before you knew it. Can you believe it? Now, let me tell you something here, okay? Once again, we're going to be talking about one of my least favorite people, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. Now, let me tell you, we're going to talk about this cat about. He is the president of his own fan club. Andrew Cuomo has got to be his biggest fan out there. I mean, after all, let's not forget, he's the Emmy Award-winning governor of New York. Wow. Don't you just wish you had this guy's autograph? He's got a book. He's got a book out there telling you what a great leader he thinks he is. Now, maybe if you're as big of an Andrew Cuomo fan as he is, maybe you'll be lucky and you could get yourself an autographed copy of his book. All kidding aside, folks, okay? Here's what we're talking about today, okay? Andrew Cuomo, very much like the governor here in California, Gavin Newsom, okay? They have been, during all of this COVID-19 lockdown stuff, they have been getting really serious about fining people who are trying to keep their businesses open. They are, threats of people going to jail. If you do not close your restaurant down, if you do not follow their guidelines, you do risk being fined by the health department. You do risk going to jail and being treated like a criminal. But you know what? They're letting child molesters out of jail. They're letting murderers out of jail. They're letting rapists and stuff like that, and people that deal drugs out of jail. Why? Because the prisons are filled with people getting COVID-19. And they have rights too, and they should not be made to suffer hard and cruel punishment. What about the victims of these people? What about all the children that were molested? What about the people that had their lives innocently taken, shot down or stabbed or murdered in the prime of their life? What about those people and their families? Don't you care? No, you would rather fine people and treat them like criminals. These are the people that are being made to feel like criminals. People just trying to make a living. What is wrong with Gavin Newsom? What is wrong with Andrew Cuomo? Well, people are starting to fight back. And in New York City, there is this restaurant owner that Andrew Cuomo has been going after, been heaping fines, has arrested this man twice, treating him like a criminal for just making a living. Well, he went to court a few days ago, and he's got a little bit of a victory on his behalf because the judge threw out all the charges. The judge dismissed all the fines as well because he did not agree that this man deserved to be treated like a criminal because he was trying to make a living. Now, we're going to follow this case and see how it proceeds, because while the fines and all the charges were dropped against this man, Andrew Cuomo, because he does not like to be challenged, he is stating that, well, this man in his restaurant is a nuisance to the city and state of New York because he's been holding all of these protests and he's been bad-mouthing the governor in press, and he's not been willing to follow any of the guidelines, and that just creates a nuisance for the state of New York. Well, that is another case here with this individual that is pending. So I will be interested to see if what happens there. I'm hoping the governor will not win the case because that is just crazy. People trying to work, trying to make a living, and you're letting all the real criminals out of jail. You're letting all the rapists and child molesters and the murderers out. People just trying to make a living. You want to fine them. You want to treat them like, what is going on here in the in Los Angeles? What is going on in New York City? We need to recall people like Gavin Newsom and Andrew Cuomo. Be talking to you again real soon. Over and out. Talk to you later.